All right, y'all. New project underway. So this is the bookcases. They're beautiful. I love them. I have fun decorating them and all of that. But we're going to take it up a notch. If you can see, I've already started clearing the bookcase. So I'm going to clear everything off, move it all, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So now that I have all the bookcases empty, now I'm going to show you what we're fixing to do. Okay, so I bought these lights from Amazon, and they come 6 to a pack. It has these little ends, and it comes with these little cables, and we're going to connect them, and let me show you what we're going to do. So it has the sticky on the back, and it has all kinds of little connectors and everything, and then this is the adapter. And it also has an on-off switch, which is right here. It's an on-off switch. Okay, when I bought these originally, I had planned on like putting them on the back of the shelf, just like setting it like that, and do like a backlight effect. That was before I realized I had this little lip right here. For whatever reason, I thought that was flush with the shelf, but it's not. And it just so happens to be the perfect way to mount this. So we're going to have to drill holes like in the corners, opposite sides, all the way up. And then we have this hole down here that we can plug it in, and then we will just mount the on-off switch right inside here, flip it on, boom, they're all lit up. And all the decor is lit up. So that is what we're fixing to be working on, and I'm so excited. So I originally ordered these. I didn't know if they would work. Got them. They work. James said we can make these work. But I got the cool lights, and I wanted the warm. So I had to send the cool ones back. I ordered the warm. I've already plugged them up. They're just right. So I'm so excited. I think this is going to make such an amazing impact on this bookcase and really showcase all the decor. So we already have the one hole for the outlet here because I had this little lamp sitting here. So we do have to do this on the other side, and that is going to be the hardest part of this whole entire thing, because these shelves that we're going to be drilling through, they're not very thick at all. So, and we don't have to have a very big hole. So let us start this. I'll show you what we do once he gets it done and once we start putting it together. But this does have a sticky back right here that we will stick onto it. And then it also has little, will you hand me that little bag with those little clear things right here in this box? It also has these little, how do you make them work, James?
This is the first time I've seen them.
I don't know. I'll show y'all once we get this done. We're going to be doing this at the same time for the first time together. So how we're going to connect each one, this was my main concern, was would the wires that you connect each strip be long enough to go between each shelf? That was my biggest concern, and they are. So I got them, and in true like fashion, I was like, oh yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. So there'll be plenty long enough for us to go between each shelf. And we're gonna be able to hide it behind this lip. If I did it in the back like I had planned, it was gonna be in the corner, which it wouldn't be a big deal because of the decor and they're black, but I like that we're gonna be able to hide it behind this piece. So we're fixing to get started, and I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. And y'all, I could not do this if my sweet husband didn't go along with it. Look at this ray of sunshine, y'all.
See me shine.
My ray of sunshine is just shining away. So let him figure out what size drill bit we need, and then we're gonna go from that. And I will put in the description box the size drill bits we use in case you buy the same exact box and are planning to do this in the same way or something. I will put what size we use.
All right, all we're gonna do is make sure that we got enough room to pass the connections through there. Make sure everything's broad enough that we can get the connections through there if we need to. 3/8 is good for this, but if you'll pay attention, some of these other connectors, you got a male and a female. The female connector is actually a little bit broader, so we're gonna step up a bit. And I think 1/2 inch will be more than enough room, so I just don't want to give her a problem when she's doing the install.
I'm not gonna do the install, you're gonna install.
I'm just a tool.
So what he's doing now is he's using these little wire pad clip things to hide all the excess wire. With versus without. So as you can see, we have the cords on the inside. We've this will be covered up with the core, but that's what it's looking like. And then I can just come over here and just have my little switch. Love it. Love it. The shelves look so bad until you put all the decor in there. It just shows all the imperfections of this shelf, but you know, decor hides a multitude of sin. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. Yeah, the mantle's too dark now. But that's okay. We're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. Still working on the mantle. I've had some really good ideas given to me. So I'm still kind of working on that. It's just a work in progress. Plus, I'm going to replace that flickering candle with a little light. I think that's gonna look better and brighten up the mantle, because the mantle just seems dark now that the bookcases are lit up. So this is the first part of it, and tomorrow hopefully we're gonna get to putting the little lamp on the mantle, and we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, here we are. After we added the lights to the bookcases, and after I received so many wonderful suggestions on some different ideas for the mantle, and after living with the mantle for a few days, I've come up with a new idea and a way to brighten this space up and decorate it. So, I've already been playing with some ideas. So I'm fixing to show you what I come up with as the final idea for the mantle, and I love it. So let's get started. So first off, I had some ideas about put a mirror back there. Have you thought about a mirror? And I was like, haven't thought about that, but I like that idea. So I went to Walmart and I picked up this basic floor length mirror that goes on the door. Got it in black, and this is going to be our first piece of layering. So let me show you how I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to use this. Now, I wish I had one that was a bit taller, but I'm sure I'll come across one in a thrift store. This one come from the thrift store. So we're gonna start by putting this back here and placing our mirror. Okay, that's our first piece. Then I had suggestions about maybe put a runner up here, some doilies or something like that. And so I went to the thrift store and I happened to find this one at the Goodwill for 99 cents, and it was absolutely perfect. So we're gonna put this up there next. This way. This is going to act as a piece to lighten things up and another layering piece. So then I had suggestions about turning the wire basket on its side. Well, I liked that idea, but I did away with the wire basket and I used the wood crate instead. So let me show you that. I'm going to use the wood crate that James made me, and I'm going to turn it on its side right here, and that's gonna be our next piece. Then I had suggestions about putting something light behind the chickens so they would show up a little more, different things, and I like doing that. I just didn't have a piece, but I went to the thrift store, and the same day that I found this for 99 cents, I found this beautiful platter. It doesn't have a mark, but I'm almost certain it's ironstone, and I paid $6.99 for it, and it is massive, it's huge. So I'm gonna use this. But I decided instead of using it like this, I'm going to use it like this. So let me show you what we're gonna do. I have another thrifted plate stand. I'm going to put it right here, and we're gonna kind of put it on an angle because I don't want to cover up the mirror, but I'm just using the mirror as a way to bring light and accent light. So I'm gonna put this like this. Next, I have added an extension cord here because I'm gonna be adding 2 lights to the mantle. And the first one I'm gonna go ahead and get in place. It's this one. I thrifted this, and I had it outside in the fall in my big lantern that I thrifted, but I decided to bring it inside, and I'm gonna stick it right here in front of this plate because our chickens are gonna go on the side of it, and this is gonna act as a light for this end. So let me get all this plugged up. So next, I'm gonna bring back in the chickens. I love my chickens. I love having them in my living room. I believe you can use chickens wherever you want in your decor. But because I want this chicken to be a little bit elevated, I'm gonna set him on a book, an old book. That way, if it happens to get seen, it's kind of part of the decor, but I don't think it's gonna be seen. Really, did my bulb just blow? Okay, I had to swap out bulbs because my other one blew. I don't really care for this bulb, but I will try to find me some different ones that I can order at a later date. So we're just gonna go on. So next, I'm going to work on this area. So I wanted my books on the crate, but I wanted them to be a little bit elevated. So let me show you what I did. I took another scrap piece of wood and I stained it to match. And this will, in case it gets seen, which it's not going to, it'll just blend in. And then I'm just gonna kind of set my books in here like so. And it just elevates them a little bit, which I needed. So the next item I'm gonna add is this book. I'm gonna set it on this side. Now this book has a lot of sentimental value. This was my granny's book that she used to use at her job. So I'm gonna kind of set it here like this with the dolly kind of hanging off of it. And I'm gonna set a lantern here with a light. So let me get that. So I have this lantern that was gifted to me by my friend Liz for Christmas, and the little light. And I'm gonna set it up here like this. I'm gonna run this cord back here through this crate so it won't be seen. That's another good thing about doing the crate like this on the side, because you won't see all these cords once we get done. Okay, like so. So this is how it's looking. Next, I'm going to use, let's see. Next, I'm going to put my greenery. And I love this garland. I got it from Hobby Lobby. I use it for so many different things. So we're just gonna kind of like weave it in. Like so. Okay. Next, I'm gonna add a little bit more to the crate. Let me show you what I got. So I have these three items. I have this beautiful vintage mirror. I'm just gonna kind of prop it in here, and it's gonna act as another reflective quality, as well as just a little decorative piece. Hold on, it's not wanting to cooperate, of course, like that. Okay, then I have this beautiful little orb ball concrete. I thrifted this, and I just love how beat up and rugged it looks. So we're just gonna kind of set it right in here. Okay, and then I have this cute little bird. I think this come from Hobby Lobby years ago, and then I just kind of antiqued them. I'm just gonna kind of set it right here on the side, like that. Then I have, for right here, it needs something, so let me show you what I'm gonna use there. For that area, I have this beautiful brass vintage candle holder with these candles in it, and I'm just gonna kind of set this right here. I'm going to put a candle snuffer here, this brass candle snuffer, just kind of lay it there. I have this beautiful little garden ball. I'm just gonna kind of fit it over here. I have these beautiful bells. Gonna kind of set that there. Set this one here. Just as added little pieces. Okay. And then last but not least, because I was told it needed some color, let me show you what we're gonna add. I had an old floral arrangement I took apart, and I thought these would be perfect to just add sporadically through here, and it will kind of give a nod to spring, but yet add just a little bit of color to kind of lighten it up as well. So let's add those. Now I love these beautiful lilies, and so what I wanted to do was kind of put them right here, just to kind of lay in front of the books. I just really liked the way that the color of the lilies went with the vintage books. I just liked that. And so then I will start adding these little floral picks, just different places. Looks like little wildflowers popping up. And then I just have these two little extra pieces. These looks like some wild grass and just this leaf. And I figured I would kind of stick it back here just to kind of help camouflage some of those areas. And there you go. And that is how I've dressed up my mantle and lightened it up for the lights that I've put on the bookcases. But I see my mirror is a little crooked, so let me fix it. Okay. All right. So I will take the camera down and give y'all a close-up look, and then I will give you night shots of it as well. All right, that is my mantle. Y'all, I absolutely love it. I think it is perfect, and it's not too spring too soon, but honestly, around here, our weather's felt like spring, so we're just all seasonally confused around here in the South. One minute it's hot, the next minute it's cold, then it feels like spring, then it feels like fall. Anyway, thank you all so much for all the suggestions that you give me. I appreciate them so much. They definitely helped get the wheels turning, inspired me, give me some great ideas, and I hope that you like what I've done. Hope it gives you some ideas. I love how we can inspire one another. So there you have it. Y'all come back and see me in the next one, because I will be showing y'all the curtains. We had to go run to Lowe's and get one little piece for the rod because those curtains are really heavy. So, and we got the shelf hung up. I've got it. I started decorating it. So I'll share all of that with y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.